That money line, yeah. That money line, yeah. That money line, yeah. That money line, yeah. That money line, 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 that money line. Bet money, all the time, all the time. Spread got you, yeah. Total got you, lose your mind. It's about time, boy. You use that money line. It's about time, boy. You use that money line. Bet money, all the time. The spread got you, totals got you, lose your mind. It's about time you use that money line. That money line, that money line, that money line. For sports betting consulting, email us at moneylineparlays@gmail.com. That money line, yeah. That money line, yeah. That money line, yeah. That money line, 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 that money line. Welcome to Moneyline Parlays. Please, everyone, like, subscribe, and hit the notifications so you can get our Moneyline straight bets and parlays. Our goal is to get expected value out of every pick and parlay, win or lose. Let's get to the money picks. Today, guys, we got a 15-game slate, and I'm thinking it's 15. I'll go over every last one of them. I'm only going to do a 2-game parlay. This last at the end of the series. I'm feeling like the books were mostly out for the money, and the bets were lopsided. I mean, everybody that you think wouldn't have won yesterday won yesterday, and the day before. So that's why I didn't make anything until the beginning of the new series. So basically, we're going to start with the first game. Waiting on my phone to load up. Okay. All right. So MLB. A couple good football games on. I'll start my football segment probably at the end of this week. College football and NFL. I got some good picks for the beginning of the week 1 in the NFL. But stay tuned and hear those before the 7th. First Kansas City game comes out. I mean, they're not my favorite team, but they're one of my favorite teams. This year we're going to do a little something different. Instead of betting on every team, we only selected a couple of teams to get started with, and go from there on their losses, and if they should lose to these teams again, if they should win most of their games, we're going to go over everything. Okay, so first game was the Chicago Cubs versus Cincinnati Reds. I'm going with the Cubs on this one. I just feel as if everybody was doubting them. When at the beginning of the season, the Reds hit a hot spot. They ended up getting De La Cruz, but I think he's settled in now. Let's see what this guy has to offer, because they're going to need him down the stretch. I'm thinking Chicago's coming after that wild card spot. Might end up being a 3-way tie, with them, Cincinnati, and the next team. I don't know who's still in the hunt, but I think it's Chicago's, Cincinnati, and another team. Okay, so the next one would be Miami. I like Washington Nationals at +1.5. I mean, I've been using Washington at +1.5 for the longest. On the money line, I'll take Miami, and Nationals, I'll just do +1.5. I'm kind of going to be selective on who I bet with today. All the teams in playoff contention am I worried about? I see a couple of props out there with pitchers. Last night was a fool with Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to bet on that. I mean, a lot of people made a lot of money off of the home runs and total bases, which I wish I would have, but you know I didn't have that much cash to be putting my money in everything, so I had to watch some people win and just kind of gosh darn it, wish I would have betted on it. So we're going with Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays to top off the first four games. These are like the favorites. This is not going to be. This may be only two teams that I would bet with on this, and that'll be Seattle and Tampa Bay. Um, but we'll wait to the end to get to that. Um, all right, so this Texas Rangers game that's coming up, it's this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, Minnesota, both of them been playing pretty good. I think Max Scherzer is the better pitcher. Therefore, the line is kind of juiced. It's 148. Um, we're going to take the money line with Texas Rangers. Uh, the game of the night probably going to be the Red Sox against the KC Royals. I'm going Red Sox. They should beat them by more than two. You can use the 1.5, but to stay safe, I like the Red Sox, but at the same time, they've been letting me down. Um, I'll go with the Red Sox. Uh, the next one will be Detroit Tigers against the Chicago White Sox. I'm really not going to bet this game, but, for this video purpose, I'm going Detroit Tigers money line. Okay. Uh, the last game on this one will be the Phillies versus the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm going with the Phillies on this one. I like the pitching matchup. It's probably going to be a low-scoring game, but who knows? Let's see what happens. I think I got one more game: New York versus Houston. Houston is minus 205, and Justin Verlander is on the mound. So that is definitely on the money line. Um, out of these two picks, three, four picks, I would go straight line bets with Boston Red Sox, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Houston Astros. Um, all right, guys, we're getting to the tail end of this video. Um, I had to hurry up and make one because I was kind of a day late. I was supposed to put this out yesterday, but um, I got tired doing too many things, and basically chose these last three picks, but um, I'm not gonna play. Not gonna play any of them. To be honest with you, I like Toronto. And, the money line safe if you want to add to another play, but 1.5 is good. I think Toronto could beat Colorado by two, but it could also be where Colorado beats them at home because that's a team that you don't play around with. So I expect Toronto to try to get them out of the game early. The last game on here, it's too close. I don't like the way San Francisco or San Diego is playing, so I went with the over on 8 on that one. It's just to the point where they both been playing, um, you know, uh, under 500, but not only just 500. Um, they just you know it's not appealing to me. So um, We're gonna take some bets off on this card, but like I said, I like Toronto. I would definitely put them in a parlay if I could. I would go Toronto and Houston, for the late games. Um, I have Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. That's another one. So that's four. We're going probably the Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. So Chicago, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Boston Red Sox, Philly, Houston, and Toronto. Also like the Texas Rangers. That'll give you 7 picks. But yeah, you know, as a parlay, I could put any of those teams together. The best two to me probably would be uh, the Boston Red Sox game, and maybe I go with the say best two. Not, yeah, I like Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays, a 2-leg parlay. But any of those picks can do. This was mainly for us talk about the better picks, the money line picks. Sometimes they might not be at 140, but you know uh, there be add-ons and games that you can feel comfortable with. That's how I look at it, man. You guys have a good one. I hope this video helps you today. I know it's been tough for Major League Baseball with all the other games starting, but still a lot more to be played when the playoffs come. So let's get ready for that and let's get to the money.